Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly tarot scopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Libra. Hello Libra. Welcome to your April of 2015 Taroscope and Animal Totem reading. I've got a little dog hair on my cloth there I had to get rid of. Okay, let me shuffle up the cards for Libra for April of 2015 and see what's in store. Well, I know one thing that's in store. On April 4th, there's an eclipse in your sign. And it is a full moon eclipse. So full moon eclipses are releasing, and a lot of people will say a full moon eclipse will eclipse something out of your life. So there's a releasing factor in this, and there's a letting go, there's a releasing factor to this eclipse. When it comes in your sign, I feel like it's going to really affect you the most. You know, I mean, we could get into it in these general readings. We can't do that, but if you had your chart, you know, we could really look if it's sitting exactly on your sun. We'll put it this way: if your birthday's somewhere around the first couple days of October, the first week in October, then it would be hitting you. Or if you're let's see, what would that degree be? 14 degrees. If you know, like, your ascendant or you have a planet at 14 degrees Libra, then it's really going to hit you. But this is a tarot reading. I'm not going to go too much into that right now. We'll be looking at that on the astrology reading if you're interested. Okay, not a bad reading here overall. You know what? I look at this, I can't take my eyes off this King of Cups. I keep wanting to look around at the cards, you know, to kind of get my vibe going of what's going on here. And what I see is the King of Cups. He just is pulling me in. So I'm going to start with him. Now, it's a he in the cards, and if I were reading you personally, that totally would be a man. But I'm thinking these general readings, it's just a person. I can't say that it's man, woman, whoever, because there's just too many people, you know, involved here in these general readings. But I can say it's probably a water sign, which would be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So probably a water sign person. Another thing I can say about the king is a grown-up. The king has reached some point of knowledge or mastery. You know, he's not a novice. The pages are the novices. You know, and you're a page, and then you're a knight and a king. You know, those are the stages in life. So when you get to the stature of the king, you know what you're doing by then. Or he or she does. I'm going to say he from here on out, but remember, it could be a woman too. So this is an important person, and I'm not just because the way the cards are falling, because my psychic is just, I pulled into him so strong. I want to look at what he's lined up with. In this way, he's lined up with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, which are beautiful cards. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in money, very often a new job. Could just be an increase in money in some cases, raise, promotion, you know, something like that, bonus, you know, payout, side job, whatever. But it feels bigger than that. It feels like it's because the Seven of Cups is like this big picture of your life that you're painting with the broad strokes. You know, what do I really want to do with my life? Where do I want to be? Where, you know, what am I creating? Creative visualization. And the King of Cups seems to be key in making these dreams becoming a reality. And it is tied into an increase in money for you as well. So it is tied into career, but it doesn't, maybe not. I mean, maybe if somebody's getting married and then you have another income with your husband's income. It doesn't necessarily mean like it has to be just you, you know. So he's the dream maker. Oh, that's weird. That king just came flying out. So he's the dream maker, they just told me. But it's a real tangible way with the Pentacles. It's in this earthly world. It's not way out there, woo-woo stuff, okay? You got these two sevens, and we got actually 3 sevens in the spread, right? What are we missing? Set of Cups and rods. So the only thing that's missing is the Seven of Rods. This is about, these in reverse though are actually kind of a good sign. It's like not having to stress so much over money anymore, or stress over some bill or something like that. I'm also feeling with this that a lot of you are going to be getting something paid off. Like I got my college loans paid off. I got my car paid off. I got my house paid off. I got my tax bill paid off. You know, something like that. And I'm feeling like I can breathe a sigh of relief because I've that out of the way. Check. You know, got that done. Move on. You know, get it out of my way. Seven of Swords is something coming back to you that's been missing or taken away. And this is usually sort of an abstract quality, like peace of mind. It's not like an object usually. I mean, it could be. Maybe somebody borrowed money from you and they're going to pay you back. I mean, that could be too. And again, I might have mentioned this before with you guys, but with all these sevens, it could be $700 or $70 or $7, you know, whatever. Fill in the zeros. So that's going on. I like the High Priestess being here too. The High Priestess says that your intuition is going to be on the mark this month. And you really need to trust and listen to what your inner feelings are. Or if you have a gut feeling or a gut instinct about something, you're probably right. And there is a little bit of a thing here. There's a Justice card in reverse with this Three of Swords and the Eight of Rods. Now, the Eight of Rods is a card of, okay, upright it's like, take action, go, 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 rush, 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 do, 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 you know. In reverse, it's like, no, slow down, stop, don't rush into anything. Another card that is a pointer. What's it pointing at? Pointing up at your intuition up here. Listen to that intuition. If something seems not quite right, then maybe you should just not do it. You know, Justice in reverse is just real not being treated fairly, and sometimes it has legal implications. Sometimes it is not faring well in a court case, or signing a contract and not getting a good deal. You know, make sure you read everything. If any of you are going to be signing contracts, let's make sure we read everything. I think Mercury is going retrograde. Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I'm not going to waste your time looking that up right now. I got some, I don't know what this is, little bits of fuzz and stuff all over these cards. Because it could lead to something, you know, not turning out how you want or a disappointment. Now, Three of Swords is pretty dramatic in itself, looking like this, yeah. And it does mean heartbreak, sorrow, and all that. But in reverse, I mean, it doesn't take it away, but it lessens the blow. It makes it a little less traumatic, dramatic, you know. And I'm feeling, too, like you can sidestep this. If you just trust your instincts and trust your intuition and don't rush into anything and don't sign anything. I have to see if, I'm sorry, I'm going to really quickly look if Mercury's retrograde, because I keep wanting to tell you guys not to sign anything. So I'm wondering if it's because Mercury's gone retrograde. I should look this up ahead of time. Actually, it's not. It is direct the whole time there. We got some of the outer planets gone retrograde. Well, I don't know. I'm just feeling like I want to tell you guys don't sign anything. Or at least don't sign it till you have a lawyer look it over. Even if you think it's a pretty standard whatever. Oh, it's a pretty standard lease, you know, sign. Or check the fine print or have somebody else look it over. Don't sign your rights away to anything. That just came into my mind, too. You know, somebody might be saying, oh, I've got this grand plan, I'm going to help you, and you might be like just giving away your rights to something, so don't do that. And it could even be even deeper than that for some of you. This might be having to do with child custody and things like that. So, not a time to rush in to sign anything, but boy, this King of Cups is just the bright spot. He is just shining and beaming and glowing to me, and I just feel like this person really is something cool for you. News is coming in the time of fire about your dreams coming true and everything over here. So, excuse me, I need a drink of water. We will be in the fire sign for the majority of April, up until the 20th. We will be in Aries. Some of you also, there's a little bit of stuff over here about a little turbulence in the relationship area, but I don't feel like this is any big focus or drama thing. I feel like this is just like a little bump that we have to get over, or even that it's a passing phase that's already, you know, it doesn't feel like I'm viciously fighting and crying and everything. It just feels like things are a little out of balance in my relationships, but I'm not all that worried about it. I feel like it's definitely a temporary state of being, or sort of on the peripheral here. The main area of focus totally is him, this King of Cups, he or she. Somebody who has the ability to help you in making your dreams become a reality. So it looks good. And the second most important thing is trust those instincts. Pay attention to your inner guidance. All right, the cards are done, the animal totem cards, but it turns out it takes a couple weeks. I got yours already to get them printed for the proof, so I don't have them in my hand, but I do. I'm going to pull one for you. Oh, wasp. Okay, well, stay tuned. I'm going to be right back with the interpretation, so don't go away. Okay, Libra, your animal totem for April is wasp. First, I'll start out by reading what I'd written on the text below here. Fearless warrior spirit of the sky, shamanic healing and transformation, stinging, attacking, fighting the good fight, impassioned action makes dreams come true. So yeah, the wasps, they're very tenacious. But the thing about the wasp is they don't go out of their way to mess with anybody or hurt anybody. But if you mess with them, they're gonna fight back. They will sting you at their own peril. Because I believe they lose their stinger and they die afterwards. So, they'll sacrifice their own life for defense. There's a lot more information. If you want to look it up online, I totally encourage you to do so. I also love hearing about when you guys get confirmation. So please continue to leave that in the comments. And confirmation can come in any form. You don't have to actually see a wasp. It could be anything. It could be on right here, right now. It could be in a banner ad. It could be out, in anywhere. So if you do get confirmation, know that it is confirmation, number one. And number two, definitely let me know about it. I wanted to show you guys, this is the back of the card, what it's going to look like. And this is the title card, which was going to be the box, but I'm probably not going to have a box for it right off because the boxes are made to accommodate many more cards. It's only a 50 card deck. Actually, 47 animal totems and 3 extra cards, including a blank one if you want to write your an animal totem of yourself in there. But I'm calling it the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, and that comes from back in the day when they used to call me the Beast Mistress at my family's bar because I would try to tell people about their animal totems, and they started calling me that. I'm going to put a link. I have a funny video of a couple of the guys from the jam band. It's from probably like 05 or 06. I think I posted online like 010. Or 2010. But they're like doing their little Beast Mistress deal. It's pretty funny if you want to take a look at it real quick if you got a minute. But this is it. Animal Oracle. So for April, for you guys, it's wasp. Be on the lookout for that wasp. Read up more if it really intrigues you, if you feel drawn to it. And I'll talk to you next month. Okay, everyone, before we go, be sure to check out my book, Tarot in the Modern World. If you're watching this video to learn how to read tarot, well, this Tarot in the Modern World would probably be, the companion guide. It's very reasonably priced and very easy to understand. It's available on Amazon. If you go to my main page over here, my main channel, and you go under the About section, well, this is my main channel. Go back to Home. You can see I have other channels there, but also if you go under the About section, you can find everything. You can find out how to order a reading. It's the second thing down, the prints, all the stuff, how to make a donation. And if you enjoy these free readings, please don't hesitate to make a donation. I want to thank everybody who has been donating because it really is awesome and it really makes it worthwhile to do these free readings. But you can also see some of my other channels, which is the VV Creative Shorts, which is all my keyboard stuff and music stuff and some arts and crafts. But I've been a keyboard player for many, many years. Hence the rock and roll part of the Rock and Roll Prophetess. And I also have my Learning Songs for Kids. It's just Vicky Verley. It's my original YouTube channel. It has a ton of kids stuff. So if you or anybody you know has small children in your life, you might want to check that out. On the Tapestry of Life Mandalas page, if you go, that's where all the ordering is. But there's also these mandalas, and it's based on your chart. I know a lot of people really like these mandalas, but they're kind of expensive. And they're expensive because, they take many, many hours to make. They're made from your chart. So for a long time, I've been trying to think of how I could offer it in a less expensive way. I thought I might run charts for like the Dalai Lama or spiritual masters and offer those as prints for everybody. But what I finally decided to do, I've joined Fine Art America, and you can find a link to that on my main thing. And I've been starting to create these mandalas. They're going to be a series, which I believe will be a deck. These are the universal mandalas, and they're meant to tap into your collective unconscious. This one is the first in the series, and it's called The Forgotten Knowledge. I'm so stoked to get working on these. This is what I really, really want to do because I'm just so drawn to it. I had to finish up that animal totem deck first, though, and now that that's finished, I'm going to be moving on to this. So if you like this, you can order a print for as low as $22. Fine Art America is a very reputable print on demand, and they do a high quality, really nice job on everything. So if you like it, you know, you can check that out too. Again, it's all available on my main YouTube channel under the About section. You can find everything. I want to thank you all for donating and commenting and liking and sharing my videos and Google Plusing and all the things that you guys have been doing. I really, really appreciate all your support. Any donation is highly appreciated. Be sure to check out my books and my art and my other stuff, even if you can't make a donation. Maybe you would like to purchase some of my work, and of course order a reading. You know, that's another option. I am going to be coming up with another kind of video reading. I'll be announcing it soon. I wasn't able to get it together in time for this, but I am going to be coming up with a little private video reading thing, more dealing with past lives. I'll be announcing it soon. And be on the lookout for the animal totem cards. I will be announcing it in a little video as soon as I have the deck in my hand and they're available for sale. As I said, you know, I really put a lot of work into these, and I made the animal totem deck with the intention of it speaking to your subconscious mind. So it's more than just merely a deck that you look up the definition and that's the end of it. You look at these cards, you're going to get stuff, and it did work because I'm already seeing things in these cards. So, and that was my intention. I wanted it to be like that, to kind of get your psychic juices going, you know, and kickstart your intuition, if you will. Okay, so remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll talk to you soon.